All right, welcome back everyone. So what we're going to do today is work on activity 3.1.2, basic outputs programming. So once again, you will start from Canvas and you will come to this link. So by the time you're watching this video, you've already looked in Canvas. All right, what you're going to do is you're going to work together in a group, and in that group, what I want you to do is have your test bed as well as someone else in your group set up on a computer with a test bed hooked up to it, and then have this on a separate computer. And you're going to follow along with the instructions as you go through these videos, and you're just going to go through and follow along and actually see it perform on your actual test bed. So what you're going to do is you're going to go through these 4 videos right here: program planning, LED and flashlight commands, motor and weight commands, and servo weight commands. And this is just going to be a general overview and introduction to basic outputs. The rest of this, you're going to ignore. Don't worry about it. All right? So, we're going to go through these videos. You will basically follow along. And so I'll just give you a brief example real quick. You're going to open up each one, and it will, excuse me, it will pop up, and you'll click play. And certain videos will start going. You'll want to listen to the instructions.
Programming.
And you can control that here. Okay. Now, if you're like, okay, I've already got this part done. This specific video is more of an informational one, so you'll go through it. All right. And
Let's run through the maze example.
My bad. A lot of what is in these videos is stuff that I'm going to use for the test, all right? So this goes back to the other one as well, and future videos is certain things in here, like for example, I might say what would be the first part of every code, and it would be the task main parentheses, all right? That would be the answer. And they'll talk about that kind of things. So if it gets to a point and the video is not working for you for some reason, you have these buttons down here, and you actually can just advance through to the next section. Okay, and there will be certain ones that I know you'll have to do this on. So if you, for example, go to LED and flashlight commands, I'm going to pause the audio.
Welcome to
there, and it's going to go through. You're going to go through that information.
The next flip.
You're going to go through all this. You're going to set it up. You're going to go through and actually set it up to work. And then when you actually get to the part where you're starting to build the code,
define it as green.
Okay. What you're going to see is I'm going to play this real quick.
Drag our first statement, turn LED on, directly under the open curly braces.
All right. It's going to say drag it. And if you notice, I can't actually physically drag it. So there will be parts where like it will mess up and it won't let you physically do what it's telling you to do. So you can just click through,
define it
and it will
green.
Move on to the next, and then you can go through and be like, all right, I'll type green now. And so while some people in your group are going to be doing this on the screen, you're also going to be doing it physically on yours. And you guys might be watching the screen individually as groups, or you might actually be doing the screen and this video together as a class, and then each group follows along. Whatever works best, that's what we're going to go with, all right? I don't have any preference on that, but you're going to follow along with these, and this should be a very good overview of outputs and how to set them up for your test bed. So then you could actually type in green, enter,
insert the comment,
and then
green LED
you would have to type on. All right, if you don't type exactly what it tells you to type, it will not continue on unless you actually just, once again, click this button down here. So
next.
So you'll go through those videos, like I said, and then once you're done with it, you'll move on to the next, and you're going to do those 4 videos, and that's it for outputs. You're going to basically do this together as a class and get graded on participation. Are you actively working, or are you screwing around? All right, that's basically in this one here. And then once again, when you guys are studying, if you come back to my PL2W and you go through these videos, they'd be great objects. Another thing to talk about is flowcharts. This will be, nudge nudge, wink wink, something that could be on the test, and it would actually go over what a flowchart procedure is, and this is kind of how we describe how things will work in a computer system, because a lot of computer systems are built off of flowchart diagrams since they're closed. So it will basically say display login screen, move on to this. If it fails, do this. If it doesn't, do this. And then you have a loop. All right, a lot of computers run off that type of information. So I would take a look at that flowchart stuff, but I don't have anything specific on that. But we're going to go through those. If you have questions, ask the instructor. And with that, have fun. Good luck.